What's going on, everybody? I am the Kilted Cage, and welcome back to my channel. And today, I believe I have some exciting news for gamers out there. Gaming industry, gamers, it's such a dirty word. They're trying to make us look like evil, naughty people because we don't want anybody in our little sphere. We're trying to gatekeep, which is a complete and total load of bullshit. The more people we have playing the games that we enjoy, that means the more money the developer makes, even though they're cashing in on all kinds of stuff. But the more people playing the games, the more money the developer makes, the increasing the chance that the developer will continue making the games that we love. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but let's get back on the subject. I want to talk about Callisto Protocol. This came out. What's the date on this? Oh, that would be today as the timer for this recording. Callisto Protocol canceled in Japan after developer decides against cuts. Now, excuse me. At first glance, canceled in Japan. Well, that's bad for gamers, right? Well, yes and no. Um, there's ways around these things. There's always ways around these things. However, they're not changing the game, and that's a good thing. They have a vision for their game. Quote, we have determined that the game cannot pass the CERO rating in its current state. We've decided to discontinue the Japanese version of the Callisto Protocol. The game's official social media account stated on Wednesday, we have determined that the game cannot pass the CERO rating in its current state and that changing the content will not provide the experience that players expect when... whoops. I'm prepared. We would appreciate your understanding in Japan. I genuinely do hope. I feel bad for whoever will not be able to access this game. However, the fact that they don't want to change what they put in their game in order to appease some rating or whatever has me more excited when a developer or a producer or anyone, any creator of an entertainment has an idea, has a vision for what they want their game to be, and they don't bend the knee to social media. They don't bend the knee to a rating system, a ratings board. They want it. They made the game a certain way. They're going to stick to it. That has me excited and hopeful for the future. The account concluded by stating that it would provide refunds, so they're definitely doing that. So we go on to say, video games are rarely banned in Japan, but many titles have been edited for excessive violence, such as Gears of War, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and the Dead Island series, which is odd. I guess they don't like blood and guts and gory, all kinds of crap in Japan. So Tokyo-based analyst Dr. Sirkan Toto explained on Twitter that Japan's game censorship has gotten a lot worse since local rating agency CERO was established in 2002. Quote, games censored for nudity and violence in Japan. Japan censors for nudity? They have hentai. They have tentacle prawn. Like, what? Okay, sure. Violence? Yeah, why not? Last of Us, Cyberpunk, Uncharted 1, Witcher 3, yada, yada, yada. Needless to say, censorship also affects homemade games, i.e. Resident Evil. Homemade games? Resident Evil is a homemade game? Oh, home-made. Okay, that's what they mean. When compared to the Western releases. It is important to understand that sometimes Japanese games get two releases, one cut and one gory version. Give me the gory version. I want the gory version. I want to see what this is going to be. I need to find out what this looks like. I lost where I was. The gory version typically sells better. Of course it does, because people are sick individuals. Gamers, we're gamers, and we are sickos. We like to see all that stuff, right? It breeds violence. Anyway, I'm not getting off on that tangent. The problem is that the gory version, which usually carries CERO's strict Z rating for ages 18 plus, is also censored when compared to the Western release. Like, wow, what's the point of the rating? If you're going to censor it anyway, what's the purpose of the actual rating? It's like, I mean, I guess it's not arbitrary. In other words, avoid the Japanese version of the game at all costs. They are always censored. Who the hell is saying this? It's the Tokyo-based, oh wow, Tokyo-based analyst. Wow, okay. Announced at the Game Awards in 2020, Callisto Protocol is a brainchild of Dead Space creator Schofield, the former Sledgehammer Games and Visceral Games boss, who was appointed CEO of New PUBG. I can dig it. This actually has me more excited for the game. I was looking forward to it. I believe it's going to be releasing in December. So what do we got here? Dr. Sirka. Okay, of Canton Games Incorporated. Callisto Protocol, its release is canceled. Yeah, we read that. 1990s. Japan was a lot softer when it comes to video game censorship. Yes, there's a lot of censorship going on, heavier and heavier handed in Japan, in the West, everything. It's like, it's getting kind of ridiculous. No thanks. So here we go to talk about Callisto Protocol, set on Jupiter's dead moon Callisto in 2320. The Callisto Protocol is the story of Jacob Lee, an inmate at Black Iron Prison who must fight for his life when a mysterious outbreak throws the moon into chaos. Prison guards and inmates are muting into monstrous creatures called biophage, and Jacob must battle to survive. I can't even read right now. And Jacob must battle to survive the horrors of Black Iron and uncover the dark secrets. And I have to sneeze. So what do you think? Hold on. So what do y'all think about this? It kind of has me more excited for the game's release. They're not wanting to censor their own game. They refuse to censor their own game in order to make more money. Because obviously a release in Japan, they would get them more money, but they're not going to be able to release it, obviously. So maybe, I don't know how much work goes into editing down a video game to make it more, I guess, user friendly or censorship friendly. In other words, censoring the game. I'm never in favor of any sort of censorship, whatever it is. I'm still a little butthurt about Cyberpunk being, it's an M-rated game. You got to be 18 years old, and yet it's still censored. Say what you want. Sure, on the PC you can get mods, but you can get mods for everything. You walk around naked in every single game, probably in whatever. Any children's games, they probably make that too. I'm going off on a tangent, that's all. So, I'm looking forward to this game. Are you looking forward to it? It's going to be a bloody mess horror game. I hope it lives up to the hype. Are you going to play it? Let me know what you think about this whole article. Is it good that they're not bending the knee? Is it bad? Obviously, it's bad for Japan, but let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I thank you for making it this far, and I'll see you on the next one.